This is Sandy from Scrapbooks Blessings Club, and I have our third video on coloring with Prismacolor pencils and using Gamsol or odorless mineral spirits. So let's go ahead and get started. What I did is I just grabbed a whole bunch of different various pencils that are pinks and purples, and that's what we're going to use. We're just going to play around with some colors. I also have the Gamsol that we've been using. This one is from Inky Antics. Just do these cute little flowers, and she has another one right here, so we're going to do that first. So I pulled out, let me grab the two colors that I pulled. We did mulberry and hot pink, so we're going to do the same thing. I'm just swirling around the hot pink. I want some of the white peeking out. And then for this one, I'm just swirling around now. I'll go for the darker color. This is just an easy way to color flowers. Like these little mum looking ones that have a lot of petals on them. Okay, so that was easy to do. Next we're going to do is her dress. So what I want to do is I want to get the light color, the lightest color, and for me I'm going to go ahead and use pink. And so very lightly I'm going to go ahead and start to color her dress, the pink. Then what I'll do after I put my color in is I'll go ahead and use the odorless mineral spirits to help remove the lines. That's what that does. That breaks down the wax of the pencil, and it's going to make it all smooth looking. Now I'm not too worried about the hearts because I'll just do those in a darker color. And then I'm going to do the same for up here. If you notice, I made this a little bit darker and then the middle a little lighter. Same for here. We'll leave the ruffle. We'll do that next. Okay, so now I will grab my stump, my paper stump, and get that wet. There you go. You don't want it saturated and get it soaking, you know, just enough to wet the tip so that it will move the color around. And you'll notice as you do this that the color becomes more vibrant. So just starting here at the edges, look how nice that just blends and makes it nice and smooth. So I used pink first, so now what I'm going to do is grab this one here, which is processed red. It's a little darker, more of a fuchsia pink. And what I'm going to do is just go ahead and just outline her skirt. I'm going to come under the belt. We're going to come under her arm and under the flower. Then over here on this side, I'm going to do the same thing. Outline the skirt here. And then I'm going to do a little bit, not too thick, but just like a nice thin line across the bottom. Okay, so that looks pretty good. The only other part is right here under her hand, because there's some shadow there. And then I'm going to come right here on the sides of her top. And we'll come right here at her neck because it's like a little halter top. Okay, so now I'm going to grab my stump. Very good. So now you kind of see where it's lighter in the middle and then we're darker on the edges. So now what we want to do is we want to get some more dimension. So we want to do a little bit more like it's the pleated here. So what I'm going to do for that is I'm going to pull out my processed red again, which is my medium color. And I'm just going to follow the lines, but I'm kind of going a little over. See, the line stops here, but I'm actually dragging it down here. And I'm going to do that for all of them. And then looking at this, what I want to do is take the darkest color, which I'm going to grab. Let's see which one I want to grab. I think I'm going to grab Black Cherry, which is my darker color. And I'm going to do the same thing that I did for the skin. I'm just going to go right on the outside, right like that. And I'll blend that in because I wanted to make it look like it's more of a curve, you know, so it's more curved on the paper, not flat. So there you go. There's the dress. That's just an easy way to color. Try to get a little bit of dimension. Next we have the ruffles, and those are going to be easy to do too. We're just going to take the pink. I'm going to make them a little lighter. Now of course these the ones that are here on the top are the ones that the light will shine on, and then this one here on the inside, that's supposed to be where the shadow is. So I'm just putting a little bit of pink on here. Not covering all of it because I still want some white to peek through. And then I'll grab the processed. And as you can see, I'm just putting a little bit of color. I'm not actually coloring the whole thing because I'm going to go ahead and use my stump and blend. Okay, so I'll do the dark one first. I'm just going to go ahead and blend. There we go. So I look back and see how what I think. Looking at this, I see one section that I would want right here. Kind of move that up a little bit. That looked too liney for me. Okay, I think that looks great. Now I do want to do the necklace, so I'm going to grab the yellow goldenrod and I want to do her beads. And that. And then last but not least, we have the bottom legs. So let me show you what's easy for that. The first one I would do is the processed red, and what I'm going to do is just go ahead and color on the outside. So there is our sweet Mary Lou. What do you think? I hope you like her. We got her done. She's totally rocking out the purples. Let me go ahead and back her up a little so you can see all of her. And I think that's it. So thank you for joining me to this with this 3-part video series. Would love if you go ahead and like and subscribe and come back to see more. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments. If you work with pencils, I would love to come and see your videos. I'm always learning, looking for new techniques and new ways to do coloring My Besties, so I would love to see those. And I'll go ahead and put all the links in the description for the stamps and for Scrapbooks Blessings Club, Sandy's Bookins, Scrapbookins, and all that fun stuff. So until next time, bye-bye.